All right, everything's ready. Oop. All right, first subject. All right, first subject. Um, what ninjutsu would you want?
Oh, we were in like Naruto. Do you see like I know Naruto like the first has like Avatar is basically like just wind, water, fire, lightning, earth. It's basically like that kind of shit. But like kind of like they go into depth and kind of form and spin on it. Like
Mm-hmm.
they're saying, okay, you got chakra nature, but you need a chakra form. Like okay, like that's kind of cool. What they did for Naruto, the Risen Shuriken or something. What kind of jutsu I would have? First, my chakra nature would be mine would be wind because people say wind is the most rarest chakra nature you can have.
I agree.
Because
I would
they
definitely
just
have
go
wind
into
as a
really
chakra
depth.
nature.
Yeah.
Wind.
Um.
I probably want to equip the wind ninjutsu into a sword, and
Yeah. Like
and I feel
yeah.
like
Like they really go.
I feel like a wind uh, a Sharingan ability with wind would be like a like a major ability. If you could cut people using straight up wind, not many people will actually know that attack will hit you, and most people will just think
Yeah.
it's some other types of wind.
How would you awaken your Sharingan? You gotta do some weird, horrible shit to awaken your Sharingan, especially when you get a Mangekyo or whatever.
Low key, I probably wouldn't even have a problem doing that.
You
Like
won't
if
have a problem, or you have a problem.
Naruto in the Naruto world, I probably wouldn't even have a problem doing like awakening my Sharingan.
Basically, like if you haven't watched Naruto, which you should, because like how long has it been out? Like 10 years or 15 years?
Mm-hmm.
Like for how you wake up Sharingan or whatever, you gotta be like you gotta have a connection with a certain people you feel like you love, because people say the Ichigo clan are basically a clan of love,
Now,
but also you gotta do some yeah, but also you gotta do some horrendous shit. To the person like murder them or betray them or whatever. Basically, like turning Super Saiyan when Krillin dies,
yeah,
basically.
I say most
But
people. Basically, mo- most people. Well, not most people. A lot of people who do research on the Sharingan nowadays, they say it is said that the Sharingan is awakened by intense emotions such as hatred, and that's how it was for the
yeah,
longest. But they say now that Sarada, like she's getting her Sharingan, she's gonna awaken it using the power of love, which is probably going to result in a stronger Sharingan.
he's probably gonna kill her mom or kill her dad. Cool, get all that power.
Eh,
Like that's basically. I mean,
I,
if that
I
gets,
I was legit expecting Sasuke to die anyway.
like I seen like clips of Crunchyroll snippets of the new Boruto art.
Mm.
I saw Sasuke going off. Like, apparently, I haven't watched it because I saw a clip of Sasuke in prison. What kind of shit are they getting into now in Boruto? Like Sasuke's in prison now because they did that last arc when Boruto was in prison.
Mm.
I was like, okay, are they in the same kind of prison? I'm not gonna watch it because I don't know. Like I get really fucking bored watching it because it's like it's basically filler at this point. It is filler because I don't know where they're gonna go with it.
If
I'm just
I
waiting for Boruto to fucking
if I do
you
start
know,
watching
like,
Boruto, like I'm gonna have to look up what episodes are filler and what episodes aren't because I am not watching all those episodes. I started watching it at one time and I got to the arc where the movie happened, but
yeah,
yeah, after that I kind of quit on it because it was just getting weird.
yeah.
What
I feel
else?
like a lot of like anime, like they put movies, they make movies and they put them in the arcs. And some of them work out, like Demon Slayer. They made like a million, billion yen off that shit. And they put the arc in, and nobody really minded, but it was like, what Demon Slayer? It still has great animation and shit like that.
honestly, Demon Slayer I don't really mind because the fact that Demon Slayer I don't really mind because basically the movie was its own arc in the manga. They just shortened it. Well, they didn't really shorten it. It was the fact that they didn't prolong it into like a whole 12 or 24 episode like series. And then right after
Yeah,
that, it came the series, which followed right after the movie. But a lot of longer animes like Naruto, well not Naruto, Boruto, and Dragon Ball, they'll straight up they'll release a movie, and then right after that, they'll just like make a series based on the movie they released.
I mean Dragon Ball, like Dragon Ball Z, like Dragon Ball movies. In a nutshell, like some of them are canon, but most of them are not canon. They're just like, oh, let's just show off Gogeta. Because this too powerful form, people are gonna be lit about it, and shit like that. Because that was like the Nimber kind of movie. Like you seen that movie where they build a hell and shit,
Yeah, I've seen that movie.
and they show off Gogeta, and like apparently the movie's not canon, and they just wanted to show it off. Like I've been researching Dragon Ball lore, not lore, but how Toriyama like he wanted to release certain shit very early, but like the Super Saiyan thing, like you seen the Lord Slug movie?
Uh, Wait, what movie?
The Lord Slug. You haven't seen the Lord Slug movie?
Oh yeah, I've seen it. Lord,
Like
the Namekian, Super Namekian or whatever. I can't.
yeah, like apparently Goku was supposed to go Super Saiyan in that movie.
Yeah,
Like he had the aura, like the whole yeah, he had the golden aura and his hair was going up. He's supposed to go Super Saiyan in that movie,
yeah. I was like,
but
then he
his hair
then he go into like a false Super Saiyan state. I think that's what they call it.
basically what it was. Yeah, like I don't know. Toriyama wanted to release it like in the manga, like in the manga. He like I don't know. Like Toriyama like he has some kind of inconsistencies of laying out the plot very quick, like letting certain stuff go out early, like Goku being Super Saiyan. That was like a big pickable moment in anime history, right?
Mm,
Like it was supposed to be big, but he wanted to release it in a movie, not in an arc or like a filler kind of thing, but in a movie. But
yeah,
yeah, like I don't know why we're talking going back to Dragon Ball or back that way, but yeah.
yeah. We kind of got off subject.
Uh,
Okay, in terms of
I don't know, like
ninjutsu,
I don't,
I would definitely want. I would definitely want the I would definitely want Susanoo.
what
The Susanoo. You know Sasuke Susanoo, like the purple
yeah,
Susanoo, because
you
they
gotta kill your whole family for that.
shoot. It depends. Like in our world, I wouldn't kill my family for like a Susanoo, especially since basically
I mean,
nothing that dramatic goes on in this world.
basically like I'm not something very traumatic to have a certain kind of emotion that's very malicious and that makes you very distraught and very emotional. That's what I'm trying to say. If I say like my mom died right in front of me and that was very traumatic and I feel very angry towards that person, that's basically what it is. Just having some kind of trauma. That's basically what Sasuke went through. But somehow when he saw Itachi kill his family, obviously his Sharingan wasn't awakened, but he didn't. He didn't have that kind of emotion.
Yeah, I can say
He had
that.
the motivation. Yeah, he had motivation, but he didn't have that kind of awakening kind of yet. But yeah, Itachi did because obviously Itachi went through with it, and his charge was already awakened, like that. But you have to have that kind of emotional like trauma,
Yeah,
that emotional trauma and trigger to open it. It's like Super Saiyan. Like you got to be egg. Like I don't know why I'm going to back to Dragon Ball. I can't
yeah. I was
help it,
saying you're
but like
really
I'm gonna
you're
go.
really into Dragon Ball this week, bro.
I'm like shitting on it. I'm shitting on it for its plot, but I'm just like going back for a
Save,
reference point. Like,
save the
that,
Dragon
yeah,
Ball speech for next week.
yeah, bro. Like, I'm gonna say this. I'm referencing as a point. It's like Super Saiyan. Like, you gotta get angry and have that kind of emotion. It's like for the same thing for the Sharingan, stuff like that.
Yeah, but yeah, one the main Jitsu I
But
probably want is Susanoo, mainly because it's like a crazy good defense. And the fact that you
it is.
technically
You,
don't really have to move, you can technically use one of your Susanoo's arms to grab somebody or freaking blocking an attack. It's like
yeah,
it's one of the better Jitsus in my opinion. But
my opinion. Like,
in ter-
yeah, when I saw the Susan, I was like, oh, my bad. You can do it.
no, I was like in terms of that's basically the main Jitsu I probably want. I would also probably want a Shadow Clone Jitsu, like mixed with
Yeah,
Susanoo. Like, bro, like you probably can make like so many clones to the point where you can freaking over like you can do what Madara did and just straight up unleash a whole bunch of freaking like Susanos on everybody.
yeah. Hot take. Madara can probably solo Goku.
I I don't know. That's debatable. You probably going really like. I don't really
But
think Madara could. Mm, I don't know. I put Goku's durability in at least planet level. I don't put
but you
him.
don't trust a man's guide.
I don't
You
put him
don't
at
trust a man's
universe
guide.
level or nothing like that. I just put him at like at least planet level. Maybe like large solar system level, but I really don't believe that like his durability is so. I don't believe that it's so strong to the point where he's universe level durability because he gets injured by like the smallest stuff.
He
Like
gets injured, but like let's be real. Like, how many times did people steal him away and try to kill him? Like, how many times did he come back to life? Like, I believe Goku can modify for a certain time period, like obviously, but like Madara is like one of those kind of characters like that has strong fucking plot armor. It's very hard to get rid of.
yeah, honestly, I feel like in Naruto, I feel like it was so stupid for Madara to actually, unless it was required for him to actually, get like, um, what was that? I forgot the mode. You know when he's all white and stuff, and he got his like renegades.
Yeah,
See,
his stage success.
yeah. Unless it was required for him to actually be alive, I find it kind of stupid the fact that he actually had, like, he was reanimated. He was basically immortal. Like, he could basically do whatever he want. If he got injured, it'll basically come back. Like, he'll basically regenerate from that. But he chose to be, like, come back and be alive and be human. But anyway, off topic.
Exactly.
Off
Well,
topic.
basically they ruined Naruto. Basically ruined Naruto for winning. Yeah, you want to think that's another one.
Yeah. But
Um,
what Jitsu
what do you
would you
think?
want, bro?
Like, oh, what I want. Like, there's a lot. Like, there's a scale of OP. There's only like two like jutsus in the world, like Naruto and Sasuke. Like, would I want to be possessed by a demon fox? I would have a chakra beast inside me. Pause. But yeah,
Uh,
like I would want a Korma inside. Pause. I would have a Korma or a tail beast kind of thing. Because when it comes to scaling and stuff like that in Naruto, like power levels in Naruto,
that's
either you don't have
reasonable.
a yeah, either you don't have some weird eye magic or a tail beast inside of you.
Mhm.
Like you're a magnet. Sorry, because they focus the pivotal to Sasuke and Naruto with their kind of main kind of jutsu, like Naruto having Kurama, they'll be inside him, and Sasuke having his eye magic, his Sharingan, stuff like that. And it's weird, like I don't know, like during Naruto Shippuden, it had this weird kind of kaiju battles. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
You know, weird kaiju battles. Yeah, like weird kind of kaiju kind of feel. But yeah, I would say I would have a tail beast.
Well,
Sealed with beside me,
no,
tail piece, and now what
I don't
how
really,
would I would do?
I don't really think that's a jutsu, but I understand what you mean, bro.
Kind of a jitsu because they kind of made it a thing. Having you don't have a tail piece or some kind of weird eye method like Sharingan. It's just basically you don't have any development as a character. That's basically how they spend it in Naruto. But
All right,
yeah,
next. I guess we can go to the next topic.
I was about to say like which eye is better? Which eye would you have? Obviously, I know what you're gonna say. Like you got the Byakugan, the Sharingan, the Rinnegan. Like which one would you pick?
Most. I'll probably. Mm, I don't know, cause each eye has their own like benefits. Like everybody, like most people would naturally pick a. I want a Sharingan, but they don't really like consider the consequences of actually like doing that. Most people immediately say, "Hey, I'll be doing this. Like I'll be able to kill like my best friend or the person I care for the most." But not many people understand how hurtful or painful that is. So I will probably choose a Sharingan. I have considered a
And
if I lived in that world. It depends on like who I really care for. Because even Itachi, like when he lost Shisui, it he was very like traumatized by it. But Itachi had
yeah,
his own thing. Like he even his girlfriend, like he put her in like a genjutsu to the point where she lived like her entire life with him and like died happy.
yeah,
That like even Itachi like he wasn't so heartless to the point where he'll just kill her and just like wouldn't make her happy. He tried to make her happy, but Sharingan does have its cost, so I'm gonna choose Rinnegan. Mainly because
Rinnegan.
I want to use that jutsu that Pain uses, like to get all those rocks and crush into it like a giant meteor, well, a giant ball. Like the time he
Isn't
buried
the
Naruto.
Rinnegan like? Isn't
The Ren,
Rinnegan basically has the same
yeah,
like?
the Rinnegan is basically like I guess the more powerful Sharingan. I don't know how to explain it,
Doesn't
but
basically
it's a more powerful Sharingan.
it's more powerful? Okay, so the Byakugan, I like. It's kind of like obviously you can see through people, you can see their chakra points, you can use that stuff to see through walls if you want to be scandalous or whatever. But obviously, I'm picking the Sharingan.
I
Like they
can't really
explain it like
I can't choose the Tensei gun mainly because it's not really much to go off of. It was in one movie and then nobody did nothing like nobody else has it or nobody else like use it. It was in the last movie, but
this one.
like Naruto the movie the last like when he went to the moon and whatever. And nobody like only one person has ever had it in well not one person has ever had it. I'm pretty sure one other person had it, but it was only shown on the screen for like one person unless they bring it back in Boruto or whatever. That I
Like
basically
in
does
Naruto,
nothing.
in Naruto Shippuden, like there was like when the war was over, there was like another Genjutsu eye kind of thing. Like I forgot the name of it. What it was is basically it rivals a Sharingan, but not really.
But you mean when the moon was
No, it was like a filler kind of thing.
mm,
I forgot what it was called, but when Sasuke was trying to investigate something, like they go into depth with this clan that basically like the Uchiha clan, but like Sharingan was very superior to the. I forgot what the name of it was, but it's basically like a Sharingan.
what the
But
Tsukiyomi?
like the Sharingan, yeah, is that what it's called? I gotta look it up.
No,
Oh, people are probably gonna.
If you're talking about the Jitsu was the Infinite Tsukiyomi. I think you're talking about the red, like the red version of the Rinnegan,
Probably.
the one
I
that
don't know.
was
People
on
are probably gonna
the
educate
one
me.
that was on Kaguya's forehead.
I don't know, like something like that. I don't know, bro. Like people are probably gonna educate me and say, "Oh, you educated. I thought you were a Naruto fan." Like, okay, bro.
It's
But
gonna
let's
be
move on before.
somebody. It's gonna be somebody in the comments who like just like talks you out. Oh, somebody said what's up. What's good, Demar Carter?
Good, Demar Carter. You got beef with me. Um, moving on. In case I look pretty, in case anyone puts it.
Next subject was what? What devil fruit would you want to eat?
Devil Fruit. I would like. I don't know. Like One Piece is big and they have a lot of episodes, but they really don't go into depth of which devil fruits are more powerful. But obviously, I would choose Ace's devil fruit because I know the different types now. Because the Logia, the one, it's the one where you don't get physical damage, right?
Yeah, Loki
Like
is you don't.
smoke.
Well, it's not that you don't get physical damage; it's the fact that you can turn your body into whatever element you are. Like if you had a gas Logia, you'll like in your body, and you turn your body into gas. You base items just basically go through you. While like um, if you had like the ice fruit, then it'll hit your ice, and you probably could and you could definitely regenerate by turning your body and creating more ice into your body, basically reform from it.
Yeah, and the
So
Zoa fruit, you basically turn.
um, in terms of devil fruit, I would probably want Fujitora's fruit, the gravity fruit.
The or oh yeah, the guy that had the same kind of pain kind of jutsu. Yeah,
Yeah, I probably want his
but
fruit.
everything.
Like in a more creative mind, I feel like you would be able to brain you'll basically be able to gravity is basically the pull between two objects to one object center, just like how the moon is stuck in earth's gravity and the sun is in the earth is stuck in the sun's gravity. Say you put like your little
Yeah,
gravity effects on like a certain object and somebody's about to cut your head off or something. Basically
yeah,
you can pull their blade to a certain object and make them slightly miss you, or if they throw an object at you, you can just increase gravity on a certain object and pull it towards another object without, so it won't hit you directly. It'll basically like just miss you completely.
yeah. I I have I heard in 20 years. I, when you eat a devil fruit, you eat another devil fruit, you die basically. Uh, like this is the thing I was talking about earlier with Blackbeard's fruit. Like his fruit basically has the power to take other devil fruit. Basically,
I don't think it's
I don't know.
I don't really think it's the dark fruit. I'm pretty sure that's just a fruit that Blackbeard wanted. I'm pretty like honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if what was it? Who was Whitebeard, Big Mom, and Kaido's captain, Rox D. Zebek?
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the dark fruit and Blackbeard learned it from him. Learned like how
yeah.
OP this devil fruit was from him, and the fact
I
he
think he
probably
killed
learned
somebody.
something else. He,
Didn't he kill? Didn't he kill village off with somebody on the crew when he was on the same crew with Whitebeard?
yeah, he killed
Like,
somebody in Whitebeard's crew. They found the devil fruit, and that was the devil fruit that Blackbeard was waiting for like decades for.
yeah.
And
And
I'm
here's
pretty
what's weird about his Delaware. I saw it when spoilers, with 20 years, I don't care. Whitebeard got killed by Blackbeard and his crew,
mm,
and they put a like he was gonna do something. Him and his crew put a black blanket over his crew. Blackbeard goes into his blanket. I'm wondering what kind of such things he's doing under that blanket. Like I was like wondering like what was he doing under that blanket? Like he doing some such things under there. Then apparently he has his devil fruit powers. Like, that
Hmm.
doesn't make any sense. So he needs a blanket, a black blanket to seal people's devil fruit and do some
No,
weird stuff to it.
it was mainly because he didn't want nobody else seeing the secret to take into somebody else's devil fruit. Like I'm
Like
pretty
what? He
sure
was
he had the
embarrassed.
he probably had to reach like one of the hole like the giant holes that Blackbeard had in his chest or stomach. I'm pretty sure he had the
Kind of sus though.
it is sus, but I'm pretty sure he had to reach in there. Um, I'm pretty sure he had to
Pause.
probably reach in. It's probably a devil. It's probably like a connection to the point where like the devil. Once you eat the devil fruit, it's probably somewhere inside you or like a little piece of it inside you, and you could
Yeah.
probably
That makes kind of sense.
you could probably take it. We don't know. We don't know yet. We're probably gonna know soon because of the last chapter in the manga. Like it's
Like
getting
I
close.
like how they.
Hmm. What are
I'm
you gonna
sorry.
say?
I'm about to say I like how.
Fee-free overdrafts. No monthly fee. Chime, the number one most loved banking app.
Yeah, it's honestly I feel like they're gonna go into more detail of how Blackbeard stole Whitebeard's fruit. Mainly because spoiler alert, but it's probably gonna be Garp versus Blackbeard.
I don't know. That, you said Dark doesn't have devil fruit powers basically. Just
Hmm.
a normal duel with hockey, stuff like that. Um, like, what do you think about hockey? Like, do you think hockey's some kind of OP kind of ability because it's been like knowledgeable and everybody knows how to use hockey?
I feel like people are gonna be I feel like in World of One Piece, Hockey and Devil Fruits are both like they're both like they're both balanced. We just recently found out what was like what created devil fruits, and now that we actually know how they're created or how they were made, basically I feel like hockey perfectly balances like devil fruits, why it actually cancels out devil fruits. And if like many people in the series have said, hey, if you have hockey and like even Kaido, he said Goldie Roger never had a devil fruit. The fact that he only conquered the world with his hockey alone. Like if you have all three types of hockey and you advance all hockey, observation hockey, you can see like into the future. It's probably a more OP ability to that, as well
I
as
didn't.
you know, you know,
I'm watching. Yeah.
like
I'm
conquerors
watching.
hockey.
I didn't understand. Soccer hockey. Yeah, I didn't understand what soccer. Like, I didn't understand what this hockey shit was all about. It was like that. It's kind of like Hunter x Hunter X Hunter shit with men. Like it's comparing the same thing with men and hockey. Like it was a very confusing thing for me to get, but like I now don't understand it. Like hockey, like you got armor, like you could use armament to protect yourself for defense. You can use conqueror hockey, like to overwhelm people, your presence or something like that. Using your prediction when I saw Luffy versus I forgot what his name, the Big Mama arc.
Yeah,
It was a good. It was a good fight. It was a long ass. It was a long ass arc. Goddamn. But it was a good fight. It's like yeah, like they're like hockey with devil fruits mixed in together. Like it makes it for a good, better kind of fight.
yeah,
It's like a
especially
One
that.
Piece.
And most people like before the time skip, we didn't even know what hockey was. We just knew a like devil fruits were overpowered. It was nothing really to balance it out. But certain people have been shown to use like now that we know what hockey is, we've seen like people like NL, we've seen them use hockey for it. Like his
Yeah,
observation hockey was so strong that he didn't even have to know like have to see you. He just knew and sensed where you were. Like and just straight up. they limited you with his devil fruit.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Oh, we basically skipped something. If you were an isekai, what anime world would you want to be in? Basically, gloss over
Uh, Yeah, if you
that. Like,
let's see, I don't know, y'all. They can tell us in the comments like if you were isekai, what world would you want to be in?
dope segue, by the way.
And it doesn't have to be specifically a isekai anime. It just has to be an anime in general.
Okay, you guys say big titties and harems. Like that gives me a questionable kind of perspective you guys have.
I hope
You
that's
know
not.
what isekai? Basically, one of those you literally gonna be.
In terms of isekai,
You know what I would do?
mm,
What isekai? It's
um,
basically all
what isekai would you want to be in, bro?
like I told you before, like the slime isekai. Like you govern, like that's basically what most isekais are at this point. Like the idealist, not what was it called? I don't know.
Um,
It was like something like ideas kind of thing.
uh, um, was it what a
Um,
realist?
yeah, a realist kind of anime where you basically govern your own country. Isekai, like the country's in poverty. You got to do all this. I thought it was ridiculous. I thought it was like going to
Oh,
be like one of those. Oh, so we're just learning e-commerce now.
what was
Okay.
it? How
Um,
I think the anime was called How a Realist like um ruled the kingdom or something like that.
Basically, like, oh, a guy just basically doing my tax project for me. Okay, cool. That's basically what the anime was about. Like, oh, everything's inflated. Gotta make our country better. I thought it was good. I thought it when I watched it, it was pretty good. I watched it. It was pretty good. The slime. I would be in the slime, bro. Like
Oh,
governing
that's
my
what it's
own
called.
country.
It was called How a Realist Hero Rebuilt the Kingdom.
Yeah, like
So yeah, I can understand why you would choose that. I, I'm pretty sure my boy has like 9 wives or so.
9 wives, 9 wives. So it's basically like a harem kind of thing.
Yeah,
I was
pretty
like,
much.
okay, yeah. I
But,
still mess with it. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Like I understand what they're trying to do. Like let's put like kind of realism in it. Guy governing a country, trying to solve poverty and trying to solve what's going on with our government. That's what we should. That's what we need in real life, rep. Somebody that needs to die and reincarnate and fix this kind of inflation in our world. Because I saw the wage prices. Like, god damn, that's what we need right now.
yeah.
But I wouldn't choose like anything. Like most Eastern guys are basically the same to me. Like the slime diaries, the slime that's in my opinion the best Isekai anime I would watch.
I don't know. Choosing an isekai anime, well, not isekai, but choosing an anime that you would want like to live in. Like honestly, I probably want a world where I can actually like explore, have an adventure. I got my own powers and stuff. I don't really necessarily have to be overpowered, but I just want to be in the anime that hey, I can adventure around, I can have fun, do what I want, like accomplish my goals. Have like a decent love life. I got it. What's call it? Ari Victoria. I can't remember what it was called. I think it was Ari Feretta
Or
from Commonplace the World's Strongest.
they're coming out with season 3.
That's I
Like when I
would
first saw it,
I would definitely want to be
yeah,
like the main character in that show. Either
just like
that,
that Devil May Cry.
yeah, it was similar to that. Either that show. I probably want to be in like another harem. I'll probably be no, I'll probably be in like
Like
I'll probably be
redo
like high
Healer
school
kind of deal.
DxD. Redo a healer?
So
Heck
redo.
no. I am not going to. I am not getting my booty fondled with to be in some freaking isekai.
Most dudes would choose redo Healer. And do. I believe that people do redo Healer. Like I gotta look at you kind of funny. So you like I'm not gonna say it because POS, but so you like grapes? Okay, that's basically what it is. Grapes.
Bro.
Take the G away. Grapes.
Bro, if somebody in the comments choose redo of healer, I swear, bro, I don't even know what to say about y'all.
That's bro. Like for research purposes, I was wondering if redo healers on some kind of risque websites, and they are redo healers on some risque websites. On that especially on some certain kind of hip hop websites for research. Okay, because like obviously we need to like talk about like at some point in time we gotta talk about hentai as a whole, bro. Like we need to talk about that. Like it's weird, isn't it? Like you
Eh,
think that shit's kind of weird, hentai,
yeah, some of them are definitely, actually, more than half of them are definitely weird.
bro. People come to me. I ask people that actually watch it. They say I watch it for the plot, bro. Like there's no goddamn way you watch it, bro.
Like
Like,
some,
like I'm looking at this.
I'm pretty sure a lot of them do not have plot. Like it's just straight up
They just,
they do stuff and it's over with.
I can't like if I say some of this stuff out loud, I'm probably gonna get you mad. But like, bro, I cannot go into depth with because they like I didn't even know like back in like when I was like 15, like he was like, bro, you watching this? Like, what the hell is that? Like they showed it to me, like, oh my, like, it was like I was like in my mind, like so basically it's like animated, more prong, basically prong,
Yeah, I'm.
and when I first we were like people are weirdos. Down. That's your kink. That's your kink. If you like animated stuff like that, I'm not gonna judge you, but I'm gonna judge you when little girls get involved with it, or little kids in general get involved with it.
Let's
But
see.
yeah, that's my thought. I don't know why. Like, let's move on to the next topic before. What was it? Best 2022 anime? Like, what was the best anime in 2022?
Yeah, it was something like that.
Um, like, I haven't seen a lot of shit that came out in 2022. Not really. Um,
I know
only one I've seen is
in terms of other people's opinion, I would probably say like Chainsaw Man was definitely one of the animes that people loved the most.
what I was going to say, like, Chainsaw Man. 'Cause aren't they coming out with a. Didn't they already come out with a poll of best anime 2022 or award show or something like that? Crunchyroll, because I know they do it every year, nominating animes, stuff like that.
Let's see. What anime did I enjoy the most? Mm, what was it?
If I would say uh, people were talking about Lost Blue, stuff like that. Bleach, definitely.
Yeah, Bleach was definitely like when it made a comeback. Like people were so hyped about on the first episode. The animation was good. Even like isn't that like hey they made a good like one episode. All 12 episodes were good and people enjoyed it very much.
Exactly. Obviously, especially like I want to talk like people haven't seen it, but I want to talk about Bleach when it finally ends. I can talk about it. I
Mm.
don't want to go into spoilers. Like so that so good to watch because like they're going up the top of like bro. They're mutilating bodies. Like they're straight up mutilating bodies, cutting body parts in half and stuff like that. Like they killed certain characters. Like I'm not gonna name for spoiler reasons, but like they killed certain characters that we thought wouldn't get killed because they were side characters for the rest of the anime and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
Let's see. What anime did you enjoy the most in 2022?
oh, Chainsaw Man, most definitely Chainsaw Man. It was like something new and gritty and very gory and stuff like that. Very suggestive of character dynamics, like bringing out characters you would enjoy and like. Like my favorite character right now is Power, bro. You know why I like Power. Everybody knows why they like Power. So
For real. There's so many people who like power. And I've seen so many freaking short YouTube shorts about
yeah,
a.
bro.
So many people like. Most people are freaking like loving Makima.
Speaking you see when Dub and stuff like that, when you know when Dingy and Assad were in the
Mm,
bed and stuff like that. I
yeah,
think that's hilarious.
seen so many people talk about a Denji is the most relatable main character because really the only thing he wants to do in life is just touch some girl's chest. I was like, bro, is that all? Like, is that all y'all just want? I understand that's probably a boy's desire. Like, it's probably a boy's desire as a teenager, and it's like probably a slight desire as an adult. But bro, that's all you want to do in life, just touch titties.
That's being horny is not being relatable. It's like a human instinct, honestly. Relatable, Dingy having the same kind of taste in waifus. That's relatable. Being horny with the community is just like such a like the guy has a certain kind of taste. No, he doesn't have a certain kind of taste. I'm just like anything that moves for
Mm.
Dingy. But I'm liking the Dingy memes
I've seen
on
a few
Reddit.
of them. I probably do like a I probably do like a TikTok like live, or we just discuss like certain memes or whatever.
Yeah, like I read like for other animes, like I haven't seen really, especially that's having like that triple AA kind of a studio kind of production,
Hmm.
like Chainsaw, like other animes really kind of. What's really good? Like is that really all like Bleach and Chainsaw Man? 'Cause I haven't found out anything else.
In terms of anime, I know I enjoyed one anime. Uh, it was basically the main character. He got isekai into a He basically got isekai into a game he played for his sister, and
Uh, I'm
like I know the story. I'm not gonna spoil it, so I won't say where his sister is
not gonna
now in the
spoil.
story. But basically,
Not gonna spoil.
like he's basically a mob character, and he tries to stay a mob character, but he changed like him and another character in the anime. They keep on changing certain events, which makes him more like the main character than the mob or a side character.
Sounds like ReZero kind of shit.
Mm, I wouldn't say it was ReZero.
Re
I wouldn't say it's close to ReZero, but yeah, that's one of the animes I definitely know I enjoyed.
Bro, like you know me, I touch grass. Well, I don't know other animes to watch. So like uh, only thing I only watch Bleach and Chainsaw Man, and that's it.
I usually I
Probably
usually
gonna
like I got an app on my phone that usually I watch certain animes with.
yeah.
So that's usually what I do mainly.
My Hero. That's one. Have you watched the My Hero?
I I probably watched like a few episodes.
I haven't watched it at all. I've seen clips. Crunchyroll.
I'm
I
really
haven't watched it
trying.
all because
I'm really trying like to get back into it because I kind of lost like interest in My Hero mainly because a lot of stuff happened. Like it's not interesting to me. Well, it's not that it's not interesting. It's the fact that it's kind of getting more bland as each like season goes on.
hot take. My Hero was never good to begin with.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get
Like,
some hate
bro,
comments for
people,
that.
like, no, this is like a general perspective. Like, people aren't talking about it, bro. No one's big is talking about it.
It's the
Only
fact
people are talking about is Crunchyroll.
most people like they'll pop like a lot of people. It's like a small group of people who would be like a Demon Slayer or My Hero isn't really that good. The only reason people like Demon Slayer is because of the animation, or like many people who
Um,
watch My Hero aren't really cultured in anime. Like they're not really, they haven't seen that many anime that actually have like more detail put into it. But that's just what I've seen on the internet mainly, which I
like, I
can't really
got so
disagree.
bored.
But
Yo, I got so bored watching it. This through like I literally fell asleep. Like I had like autoplay on it when I was watching it. Like autoplay where it just goes to the next episode when the episode you're watching ends. I autoplayed it and it went straight to the end. That's how boring My Hero was.
yeah, I can understand that.
Like there's nothing like in the new season. Like what season is it? Six. There's nothing really appealing for it. Really, it really isn't very good. I'm not saying it's ass, but it's kind of mid and boring. And it's very invested. And they like spoiler when they finally bring up the guy like the fire guy like that's like a
You mean Dobby?
I forgot their names. That's how boring that's when like a fire villain
I'm assuming you're talking
and
about Dobby.
Todoroki. Yeah, Dobby. Dude, and like spoiler warning. Oh, Dobby was his brother. Like no shit, he was his brother. What?
I mean, most people already assumed that, like before it even came out. Like as soon as Dobby popped up, like on the scene, like most people just kept on
He had
expecting a best Endeavor's child, even if we didn't really know
he had
who he was. Like we had like small details, like it was another son outside playing with Todoroki's other two siblings, but then we never seen
yeah.
him again. So
The
most
funny
people
thing
just
is
assumed that.
he had this hair dye remover. He made his hair white. Like oh no, you were a long lost brother. Like no fucking shit, you were a long lost brother, bro. You had fire. There's one guy that has one fire ability in My Hero. We all know you were connected to. So I'm really surprised.
Yeah,
That's how
honestly,
boring it was to me.
yeah, I can
Like
understand it.
like when I'm not sitting on it, but like I'm not sitting on people that like it and enjoy it. Like you think it's good. Like obviously I'm a boomer to these people. I'm a boomer. Let's be real. I'm a boomer. I have boomer takes. But if like you grow up in a certain kind of generation, you have to be kind of college for the anime you watch, and obviously you're gonna lean towards the anime you grew up with. So it's, like you grew up like 2013 or whatever. You're growing up, and you're watching. Oh, My Hero's on. Let me watch that. Like I was born in 2000. Okay, when Dragon Ball Z come out, like I was hyped for that stuff. Like, I'm a boomer to these people, bro. Let's be real. I'm a boomer. I have
Mm.
boomer takes. Like it's a generational kind of thing. We grew up in different times, though, so obviously I'm gonna be skeptical. Like, this wasn't the anime I watched back in the day. They doing something wrong, stuff like that. I'm a boomer to these people, bro. I'm a boomer, and I have no problem with young new anime generation fans coming in and saying, "Hey, this is the anime of the year." Like, if you have that's your take, you're gonna look really fucking stupid when you go to an old anime convention with people that have like Dragon Ball Z merch or Naruto merch. Saying, "This is the new big three." You're gonna look really stupid when you say that stuff. So, think again.
Yeah, mm. I can pretty much understand that.
I'm sorry for going on that rant because it pissed off people. Say stuff like uh, Demon Slayer. What was it? Definitely not Black Clover because Black Clover ended. It's coming out with a movie on Netflix, so that's how bad Black Clover is not going to get a redeeming kind of series. But
Honestly, Black Clover actually gets way much better. To be honest,
does it get better?
I haven't finished it, but I know it gets better. And most people at first, like when they first started, even myself, mostly people just said, "Hey, Black Clover is a Naruto ripoff," but it really wasn't because at least
Nope.
with Black
Black
Clover,
Clover.
they don't really have that much filler. And the fact that
I mean,
like
so was
the only thing that's similar between them is the fact that they have a goal of being like the leader. Like Naruto had the goal of being Hokage, and Asta has the goal of being the Wizard King. But after that,
Basically,
it's not really that much, like that many similarities.
yeah, Harry Potter, basically a Harry Potter wizarding world, basically. Uh, like pushing on Black Clover a little bit before we're getting off topic, but like Black Clover was like people knew what was wrong with Black Clover. Like it had very like the voice acting was ass. Okay, the animation ass of Dusty, bro. Um, do you think Black Clover will make its return coming back? Cause they're making a movie on Netflix, and if this movie pans out, I assume this movie is gonna be good,
Black
especially the Black
Clover,
Clover fans are
Black Clover's already about to make a comeback with the movie and another series.
their animation's better than it was last time.
Honestly, I can't wait till like I know it's spoilers, but basically like Asta goes to um where Yami came from, and
What Japan, something like that,
I guess
or
some type
whatever,
of Japanese theme like area, like
whatever bootleg place they're gonna call it.
yeah, pretty much. But they say like he gets a major upgrade, and I can't wait for it.
That's funny. That's weird. So they return from a training arc, all right? They return from a training arc, then they go back, they get their asses kicked, then they come back, then they have to train again. Well, what sense does that make?
Not much, but
That's
honestly, how many like long shonen animes actually make sense?
like, yeah, but I'm just saying from a logical plot, like, so train for I don't know like how what was it like a couple months they were going against the demons or whatever they called them,
Mm,
and they fight them like especially for Asta. Like Asta got a huge power move and he's buffed as hell for whatever reason.
I mean,
They make this
basically
man so buff.
that's like he has to be buff. I mean, that's basically like his main character. He has to work hard. Honestly, I consider it like a
That's well, yeah,
reflection of Yami. Like how you know how Yami's like hella buff,
yeah, but Yami been buff. But I don't understand Asta's working on his body. And,
but he has
like
no
it doesn't
like
make sense to
he
me.
doesn't really have a he doesn't really have magic per se. Like
Yeah,
so he basically instead of doing a whole bunch of magical like training, he does more physical training. So he'll be able to actually wield his two swords. Those swords are actually heavy as fuck. Like that's like his swords are basically like picking up Mjolnir in Marvel.
yeah, but it's like get your ass kicked. Basically, had to go train again. Like, like, and then they ended like that. That's um, kind of like impact on matches. If you understand what I'm trying to say, like, uh, I understand their show was getting canceled and everything, but like, you're gonna leave us off like that. I don't know how the manga does it, but obviously the manga continues or whatever. I don't know whatever reason they stopped making the anime.
I mean,
Probably because
technically, Black
they
Clover
didn't
was
have.
supposed to end in 12 episodes, but people enjoyed it so much
That
that it continued for like over 200 episodes.
makes sense.
I mean,
That makes sense.
it's a whole bunch of series. Like some, well, not, it's not a whole bunch. It's like a few series that actually people enjoy so much that they're 12 episodes to the point where, a let's make this like first they said 12 episodes and like probably when it was probably the eighth episode they said they announced hey we're going to turn this from a 12 episode anime series to a 24 episode anime series. So
They just
basically
went on.
after that they just said like forget it, let's just go to the next arc, and it continued from there until I think they're like episode 175 I think.
Yeah, I thought it was like a cool idea, but my mind is like, okay, so basically it's like Naruto, but it's like Harry Potter, but they're wizards. Like, that's basically what it is.
I mean, how many
I want to be
series
the
could
Wizard
how
King.
many how many freaking
Um,
series aren't freaking like actually what the heck? Harry Potter is the one that's probably copy off of anime. The whole wizard thing, the
oh
whole
yeah,
wizard schools.
I saw that. I seen a whole bunch of like animes coming out and stuff. And that's the one thing I saw. Like, okay, a Harry Potter anime. I mean, it's gonna be lit. It's better gonna be better than Black Clover. I imagine. I'm seeing a whole bunch of stuff coming out. You know what I'm watching right now? I watched the first episode. What was it called? Like I'm not good with these anime names. What was it called? Where I'm gonna give you a summary of what the anime story is. So basically, the girl, right? There's a girl and there's a guy. One of those kind of animes, those romance kind of animes, right? Um, the girl looks very like boyish, right? You
Hmm.
know what I'm talking about? Looks boyish, and she wants the guy to see her as a girl, basically.
Oh, it's a new
So
anime.
yeah, a new anime like 2023. So girl
Um,
that has these boyish behavior. She wants this guy to see her as a girl, stuff like that. That's the whole. That's the whole. Basically, the whole anime.
yeah, I've seen the
Basically, like
series.
getting yourself. Yeah, I seen it. I seen the first episode. It was funny. It's basically like the whole anime. Like I'm not saying it's bad, but it's like the whole anime. Just getting yourself into these kinds of anime, stuff like that.
I
Like
mean,
I'm gonna be looking forward to watching.
certain series aren't supposed to really, have that much detail. Like if
Yeah,
if it's a small like if the creator knows it's going to be a small series, then most likely they're going to announce like what's the story basically about, probably like first few episodes or so. Like,
yeah. I'm not saying small or not, but like I'm just saying like what it teases me. Like I don't give it. I don't care if it's like 25 or 12 episodes. As long as it teases me and ends it off on a great note, I'm cool with it. If you give me a bullshit kind of thing, where it's like 12 episodes and like, oh, you didn't explain what happened to this, and then you'll have to see it when the manga comes out. Like the elite classroom stuff.
hmm,
Like I seen the manga online. I read it. I watched the episode. You seen the elite classroom? Oh,
yeah,
speaking of which, the elite
classroom of the
classroom.
elite.
Yeah, classroom of the elite season 2. Did you watch it?
Yep, I watched it.
What were your thoughts on it?
I enjoyed it mainly because I figured like the main character of the classroom of the elite, he's basically like one of the smart, like he's one of the characters who like are like super smart to the point where he might be one like it makes the anime like top tier. And the fact that
Bro, like
he know like his backstory, because I already know his backstory. They didn't really have to explain in the anime because I went to actually go read the manga and did a little bit of my own research in it.
you know, like this man is like manipulating girls to like Andrew Tate kind of levels. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he gets this girl in a boiling room, right? These girls are bullying him, right? Bullying her. These three girls are bullying this one girl.
Mm.
Um, he stands there and just let it happen. And once the girl leaves and stuff like that, he goes he goes to mock her and stuff like it's weird, bro. Then he attempts to sexually assault her, but not really, right?
Yeah, I seen it.
Well,
Like he's
like, this
basically
man is
playing
like
everybody in the world is basically like basically like his chess piece on the board. Like he'll manipulate them
basic.
however he wants to in order to achieve his own goals.
I mean, like I fuck with it. Like that's the mentality I need to live by every fucking day when I go to college.
Hmm.
Trying to get people I'm trying to do. But like, yeah, and when the end of the fight scene, especially when he fights this big, I forgot like they had this big black stereotype dude, and I thought I had some weird kind of way against it. Like I felt offended in the kind of way where not woke, but I was like, okay, felt very offended when they had this big black dude. What was his name? Albert. Like okay, kind of black, weird, or okay, but I had no sentiments against it. And once Have you seen the like episode 12 or what was it? What episode did it end off? The big fight scene.
Pretty sure it was like I don't even remember. It's been like a month since I actually finished watching it, or a month or two.
Yeah, at the end, basically like at the end, like he went like just washed everybody in the room,
I mean, I don't
and
like
when he was fighting the other guy,
his family. Basically, like he's kind of like Bat. I would say he's kind of like Batman, but like the fact that he knows like mostly everything. Well, not mostly everything. He knows a lot, and the fact that he manipulates everybody to the point where everybody is his minion. He's also equipped good with combat skill and stuff.
yeah, bro, it's not Batman. Bro, basically, in my opinion, yeah. Thinking of other shit other shit I watched. What was I'm thinking of other things I watched during 2020. There's a lot of great stuff I watched, but it really wasn't.
Yeah, it's a lot of
What
great.
was it called?
Oh, about the anime you were talking about, it's called Tomo-chan is a girl.
Yeah, yeah. That's like I like wholesome stuff like that. Where it's funny and makes me laugh and makes me cringe a little bit. Stuff like that. Yes, call me sentiment beta bot. I don't care, but I like stuff like that. So
Yeah, it's some anime that like I've watched in 2022 that were very good. I just can't like put it to my can't really put it in my head right now. Like some like we did get a lot of sequels. I can say that for sure. Like anime that came out last year are either getting a sequel this year, or anime that came out way in the past got a sequel last year.
mhm.
Yeah, I actually enjoy that. The fact that like some animes are like we finally get another season of certain animes that we probably been waiting probably years to actually see.
Yeah,
Like
bro. Like we're
even some anime is crazy because even some anime that just like say they came out last year winter of 2022, then they just get like another season probably like in summer or fall 2022, and I was like, bro, like sometimes we gotta wait years in order to get another season to pop off. We got this in like probably less
the God,
than 6 months.
the God bless this 2020 this year. Have you seen any Netflix anime?
What now?
Have you seen any Netflix anime that came out?
Um, I know I watched what do we call it? What was it? Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk? Yeah. I couldn't, bro. I didn't watch it. I was so depressed.
I know.
Oh,
I
they
know
killed my favorite.
mainly. I watched Cyberpunk. Uh, I can say you like the main series that I've I know it was one movie that I watched on Netflix last year, and it was very beautiful. The animation was good. The story, it was simply good. I watched it with
Yeah,
one of my friends, and she was almost like she was crying at the end. I was like, bro, dang, like you actually have a Netflix movie that actually made somebody cry. Uh, what was it
I'm
called?
starting to
It's called Bubbles. That's what it was called. The anime was
follow
called Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Yeah, Bubbles.
Was
Yep.
it like John Wholesome or was it
Basically, like
like what was the
it was basically like it was kind of like it was kind of like most of the people in this world they're like in a competition of parkour in these like in it's a certain area that's rich with like I can't really explain it. It's like an area that you can have like bubbles that you can support like people's weight in the parkour across certain series. And like one of the main characters, he's like I guess he's like one of the best at it, and like he'll probably like just pray or like talk out loud, a like don't let me down today, and like one of the like certain bubbles come all together and create another person, and basically she's kind of like a real version of the Little Mermaid, to the point where if she touches, like, if the main character, hey, if she touches the water, she'll
Yeah.
basically turn into sea foam, or basically turn into bubbles. She'll basically
Oh,
disappear forever. But you gotta watch
a
the
Little
movie.
Mermaid.
I'm not gonna spoil it. Like, she's basically like, it's a very touching movie.
I'm starting to regret my life watching. I like. I said I wasn't gonna do it. 'Cause I watched. I watched the first season of Your Eternity.
Mm.
I was obsessed for like a week and a half, and I'm watching season two. I'm like,
Luckily,
bro,
I don't even think I'm
like,
ever gonna
I'm
watch To Your Eternity. That movie, that series seems so sad, bro.
watching season two, and I'm kind of depressed, and I'm starting to regret. I'm not self-deleting myself. I'm just kind of like, oh, bro, like, I didn't even go outside. It's such drastic. I'm not. I keep watching these kind of things. I'm really being depressed and stuff like that. Like animes like Your Attorney and other stuff like that that
Mm.
kind of make me like depressed. Like, oh god, like how can I put my mood happy? And I dream about these kind of things, and I feel really depressed. Like lately when I watch it, but like I'm watching it, it's pretty good. But like if you saw like me, um, don't watch it, bro, because that is a mind bender to get over.
I won't watch it because I've
But
seen like another YouTuber. He just like, usually that YouTuber, he's like a jokester. Like, he'll joke about certain things that happen, but then like he just like, he'll joke about it. But that series right there, he
yeah,
like, that one series, he just, it was so sad to hear about. Like, he wasn't even really joking. He was joking around, because that's his thing. But he couldn't really joke about it because, hey, that's a that's basically a sad series to watch.
almost like a little bit more. Let me talk about this dark anime. I throw myself. I was like, no, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it because I'm not going down this rabbit hole again. Cause first time I watched the first season, I'm like, oh god, like I don't have nightmares, but I have dreams and those kind of scenarios when I'm watching anime. Like so sad, and I just voice cracks when my mic peaks, but like so sad to talk about.
Mm.
And I like, especially when you talk anime that has this kind of genre, like it's really hard to talk about it and get enthusiastic with it because you're just like, what was it? You're just covering somebody in a blanket of depression when you're talking about these kind of topics, especially when it has this kind of genre. Like I was talking about like what was it, Neverland?
Yeah.
What was it?
Funny, I didn't
Like
even watch
it was
season
it
two
was
because
big.
people said it was so bad.
Oh, it was bad. Most definitely it was garbage, but like the first season was lit, but it was garbage. But like I can talk about its flaws and stuff like that, but when it comes
somebody,
to your attorney,
somebody asked, "Can I have all the anime?"
can you have all the anime? I'll be
Shoot, as long as you sharing, shoot, I don't mind.
here, bro. Like, sure, bro, sure. I mean, if you have a hentai freak, sure, do that. But by the way, um, have you seen like this is more off my bucket list of anime I've seen? Uh, there's a lot of stuff I've seen, but I can't remember the names. What was it called? I had to go on my phone and research it. I can't find it, but like, yeah, there's a lot of like stuff that came out in 2022.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Hold
stuff
up, hold
that
up. Let me
I can say I enjoyed.
let me go to my IDB page and watch this nutty shit on that. Alright. What's it? Oh, shit. There's a there's an anime called damn it, what's it called? It's called The Reincarnation of the Strongest Exorcist in Another World. Shit
Hmm.
like that.
Have I can't remember if I've seen it or if haven't seen it.
Have you seen Dragon Quest Adventure of Dai? Can we
I
getting lit? I've seen it.
I don't think so. I don't know. I've probably seen it.
It's pretty good. It's like obviously it has the art style of Dragon Ball,
Mm.
but it's pretty good. Uh,
Can't really, can't. I'm trying to think. Have I seen it? I really don't know if I have or. Mm, nah, I don't think I've seen it.
oh yeah, it's pretty good, but especially if you're like a Dragon Ball guy that doesn't read books, it's up to your speed basically. Um,
Really don't know if I have. Ooh. Uh, trying to
I
really.
watched what's it? We need to if we have a day off tomorrow or something like that, we should do like a 24-hour stream and not sleep.
Bro, we do a 24-hour stream. Probably gonna be gaming while we're talking.
Probably,
Probably gonna be
bro. Like
playing Yu
I've
Gi Oh.
been probably, but ever since I've been having my days off from work and stuff like that, like I haven't like, bro, I have narcolepsy, but ironically, when I'm watching stuff, I don't go to sleep. Like I don't get knocked out or anything. I have narcolepsy, and when it's like 9 p.m., I not I just stay up watching. Obviously, because I'm online watching blue light stuff, like blue lights coming through my eyes and stuff like that. Like I
Mm.
don't get knocked out, stuff like that. But when I'm watching something like that, no interest. Like you know how I fall asleep easily? I watch My Hero. That's how I will go to sleep. That's like my lullaby. My Hero.
You'll watch My Hero in order to fall asleep,
Oh, man, that's how shit is. That's like my lullaby.
bro. I don't even know what to say to that.
You don't need to say nothing. It's common sense, bro. Like, you My Hero fans out there, you need to understand, bro. Like, okay, it is what it was. 2021. It was peak. when season one is not 21, 21. When did it come out? Whatever. It came out whenever, but like
I think it came out
the
like
peak
twenty
is the season.
fourteen, 2015, 2016, around that time. Yeah, I can't remember exactly when it
Orange
came out.
Solid, whatever, man. Like I'm saying, if My Hero's mid, it's never gonna be great. It's never gonna capture what it's gonna have. If My Vigilante came out, people would like it's like the bet like it rivals the big three, but since it doesn't, since My Hero's having that kind of takes and stuff like that, like, it's never gonna be good, bro. It's never gonna be good is what it was. Like you can't recapture that kind of essence, bro. You can't capture it. Once like something comes out and it peaks, and you try to go, it's like Dragon Ball, for instance. Like you keep weapon a dead horse, where Dragon Ball will never die, bro.
Hmm.
And I don't know, I don't like how we're always segueing from Dragon Ball, but yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
especially
everybody has their own opinion on it.
but yeah, be on this topic way too. Yeah. What else? The next topic?
I can't remember what haven't we talked about. We talked about the 22
I
anime.
mean,
Uh, talked about the
we
2022
need to
anime.
get
Oh yeah, the last subject was if you were in One Piece, what crew would you join?
what crew?
Hmm.
Uh, there's like a whole abundance. Like I would say whole abundance. Like either you have a crew that's strong and has a big name, or a crew that's gonna get you killed if you have a low bounces.
Like you would
That's
want a
basically
crew that
either.
that's strong and doesn't get
Um,
you freaking killed.
either it's Buggy or Shanks. Which
Why?
crew do you think I'm gonna go for?
Oh, I don't know who. You know what? That's a lie. I would say I don't know who would join Buggy's crew, but then there's so many people who would join, especially people who know who's in Buggy's crew now.
Yeah, especially if you want to like, especially for these scenarios, like either like yeah, Shanks or Buggy, like comparing Shanks and Buggy. You're picking a snitch or you're picking a warmonger. Which one are you picking?
I'd rather choose the Warmonger.
For war, especially somebody like Buggy, like obviously I'm not going for Buggy's crew because his crew is basically like a slapstick kind of stick, kind of stuff like that.
Now, as
But
for,
like honestly,
I'd probably choose Shanks.
or you know what?
If I can't choose Luffy's
Yeah,
crew, then I would definitely choose Shanks.
honestly, you're gonna choose Luffy or Shanks because like Luffy, let's be real, bro. Like Luffy got that merch, bro. That straw hat. All right, Luffy got merch. Which one are you picking? The one with the merch or the one that basically doesn't show up for 1,000 episodes and shows his abilities? Which one are you picking?
Shoot, if Shanks is stronger, like Shanks, basically I know it's confirmed. Like most people in the Straw Hats, well, not most people, but people in the Straw Hats, they got some form of hockey. But with Shanks, most people in his crew, they don't have a double fruit. They don't need one. They got hockey. Most of them, and most of the time, most of the main like Shanks members, their hockey is strong. So
Mm-hmm.
most likely, if I join this crew, I'm probably gonna learn hockey some way.
You know who I want to choose? Big Mama crew. Cause either like you know what you have to you know the requirement to be part of Big Mama crew is. She's basically like a Kim Jong Un, bro. Like Kim Jong Un. Like you can't say anything that offends her. Either she's gonna eat you. Even if you want to retire from her crew, she's gonna make you. She's gonna eat a part of you. Like choose a wheel of fortune. Oh, well, it's basically wheel of fortune style. Like I get to choose what part, whatever. I don't know. Like that's basically what it is.
Basically, to join Big Mom's crew, you have to be a part of her family, and that requires either
But
their child or you have to marry into the family. You could be loyal to her family, but basically, you're not really part of her crew. You're basically like I
a
guess you're
child,
accomplished, like accomplice in it.
like how,
Not really
like how
part of.
many like
Hmm?
I will continue. We're about to go on this one.
No, I was like basically you're an like you can't really be a part of her crew until like you're a part of her family, and that's either you're married into the family or you're like legit her child. Like most people who are
How
in
many
her crew are just Charlotte this or Charlotte that.
basically? How many kids does she have? Like
Uh,
over like I don't know,
last time I checked was like 70
600.
something.
Okay, like she got a bro. Like she got mad kind of. She got had that mad kind of got. You know what I'm saying, bro? She's giving kids a pipeline like that, bro. Like stuff like that.
Yeah, she got
But
my.
I see her in her skinny.
She
I
gonna
see her
be.
skinny, bro, and she got that. She bad though. I ain't admit she bad at it when she's skinny. Like I'm not fat shaming her saying body positivity ain't a bad thing, but like she good
That,
when she ain't that.
to me, it depends on like depends on what version, which skinny version you talk about. Because I know it was one version she actually looked good, and then there was other version she looked like one of her kids. What
Completely
was her name? Charlotte Brule or something
completely
like.
interact.
But honestly, I still believe like Kaido did give her one of I'm pretty sure Kaido did give like one of give birth, well not give birth, but help Big Mom give birth to like a child. I'm pretty sure one of those are Kaido's kids.
Yeah.
Plus, we still don't know
You know
who the
what?
heck Yamato's mom is.
True. That's true. That's true. You know who's crew? What's crew I wouldn't choose? Uh, Arlong's crew, because Arlong's a racist. He's racist against humans. I want to choose his crew. So you know I'm dead for that. I want to choose his crew because
Honestly,
he's prejudiced against all.
I don't know if one crew I say I can probably choose. It was probably Jinbei's crew. You know his
Yeah,
little.
Jimmy's a little racist.
I would, but it
Yeah,
depends
Jimmy's a
on
little
what type of
racist.
fish man I am, bro. Like, cause I don't want I don't really want tentacles or something too weird. Like, I kind of want to be like a half human, half fish. Like, I don't want to. I want to know. Like, people will know I'm a fish man, but I don't want people to be like, oh my gosh, this dude got like some weird animal feature on him. Like you know how Jinbei is basically. He basically like if you remove his teeth, like the skin color, his gills, like he'll basically look like a big man, like big human basically. Like I want to look.
Apparently, like Jimbei's black. Apparently, Jimbei's black. Not my words. That's what the internet says.
Yeah, I was saying because I want to learn some of that
No,
fishman karate. I know. I didn't even know this till like I think a few days ago, but um,
yeah,
whatchamacallit, um, Robin, she actually knows a little bit of fishman karate.
Robin.
Yeah,
Something.
which
I
is
gotta say something about Robin.
which is funny.
These gotta go on Robin because they made her tan.
Mm.
She was tan in the beginning. Then she's white. So. I'm not gonna say let's boycott One Piece for like racial issues, but yeah.
Yeah, you gotta keep the spoilers to the minimum, bro.
But yeah, I got like apparently what was it? Apparently I forgot this Jinpei's crew's old name was the Sun Pirates.
Yeah,
That's what
was
it
it?
was.
I think it was the Sun Pirates. Yeah, it was the Sun Pirates because they had a mark that the Celestials gave them, and they covered it up by a sun. Mm. Let's see, what else did they have? I know Sun Pirates, but I can't remember. Like, I know Arlong, he changed it up. Did it change to
Yeah.
the Fishman Pirates, or did they keep this?
Arlong?
No, I'm talking about not Arlong. I'm talking about Jinbei. Did he keep like the Sun Pirates name, or did he change it?
Did he retire it when Luffy and others
He retired from the
went
Pirates,
to
but he because he joined Luffy and all. But yeah, other than that, I don't really know. Um,
um and now people are like what else crew? Oh, you know, like what's it called? I don't know. There's a lot. Not a lot, but there's a lot of things that I'm very don't worry about. Would you be a Marine?
mm,
Marine.
probably. Oh shoot, it's already been. I think it's been an hour, almost an hour and 30 minutes. Mm-mm-mm.
Uh, what about the topic? All that.
Yeah,
Okay, cool. I'm looking at the live. Let me go look at the live before you. See. Hey, bro, three viewers popping off.
yeah.
Uh,
I don't know. That's
like
sweet.
I got
They can tell us about subjects they want to talk about.
yeah. Just drop your comments. Tell us your favorite anime, and we'll shit on it for you.
Yep. Give us y'all opinions on what's your favorite anime of 2022. What ninjutsu would you choose? What devil fruit would you choose? What anime world would you rather be isekai to? And what crew in One Piece would you join? Mm, yeah, I think we went through every subject.
Ready. Ready. Uh,
Mm.
Happy New Year's, everybody. Too late for that field. Everybody doing well. So we can talk about more stuff. We had, like, I had further plans to talk about and what to do. Because I was thinking about doing tier list.
Mm.
Everybody was trying to say, if people will get mad because I like seeing people's reactions.
You know what's funny, bro? Like, you remember when
But
you remember when I said earlier that some guy was arguing with me about the whole Goku like loses to Saitama? This boy is
yeah,
still arguing about this crap.
that's cool, bro. I can say go through the shit kind of like that. Is he on TikTok or something like that?
Yeah, he's on TikTok.
Okay, cool.
You
Cool.
know
He's
what?
one of the normies, so I pretty much.
Yeah, you can send me your TikTok, bro. I'll legit tag you in like the post. Like it's
Okay.
hilarious.
Uh,
Also, you still gotta
yeah,
send me
pretty
your
much
link, bro.
starting.
Ain't for real. These people they don't even know who you like. They just think you're like commenting on my like cooperating with me on my videos. Like you don't have your own channel. You gotta send me your link so I can
I
go
keep
to it.
my bad, bro. Like keep doing that because there's
You gotta
cool
gain your
work
subscribers somehow,
and
bro.
somewhat. Like I'm doing it. Like let me do it right now.
Yeah, cause I got my own. I got my own subscribers, bro. Like my subscribers, like I gain probably like 100 subscribers each month for now. I think from actually, I think from like this week, from last week to this week, I think I already gained like 30 subscribers.
There's a lot of shit. Keep count going up.
Yep, pretty much.
So I was thinking that out of my ideas, like talking about like me going to the desk, talking about hiring as a whole. Like me talking about hiring, like hiring shit online as a whole. Is it bad in a way, or is it very necessary to have? Let's be real. Like Crunchyroll was the first pirating website, right?
Hmm.
But since it was affiliated and had these kind of maybe other partnerships, it's a solid kind of thing. And that can happen to anything, any website or any company that's pirating stuff like that, right?
Yep.
So I kind of want to go into uh, me going through the depth saying pirating, the beginning of pirating to the end of pirating. What is it pirating necessary? Basically, I was watching this website. I'm on this website. I'm on this website. What's it called? Watch cartoons.
Mm.
You heard of that?
Yeah.
Um, basically, once you tune into it for like, basically when you're watching an anime or whatever, and you press play,
Mm.
once you reach the 5 minute mark, it goes to like a red screen that says, "Hey, you need to register or log in to continue watching this." So I'm assuming. And then when it's some bullshit, it's some still like you can't pay for our service, so we get these kind of ads on it, taking ads because they already have ads. They
Yeah.
have ads and everything kind of service. I'm like,
All
it's
right.
official.
Give me a sec, bro. Before I before we continue the talk, I'm gonna have to end the stream real quick.
Oh, you can edit. I don't want nobody to take my idea.
Let me see. Let me just hit the outro.
So thank you for the like button. Press that like button. Leave comment. We'll make these. Triple coin out.
All right. We
Oh,
back.
triple coin.
Make sure you subscribe to Critical Point. Make sure you subscribe to Pharaoh XP. We are out of here.
Yeah. See you guys later. Alright, bye. I had my channel on a bit on foundation. I had edited it. I'm probably gonna forget again, so I don't know how to do it.